You know, the trouble with our supply of the premium motor spirit PMS, that's petrol, may be a long way from being resolved. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has said the current scarcity of petrol and the attendant queues at petrol stations in many states across the country, including Lagos, are caused by the unavailability of the product at the private depots. IPMAN National Operations Controller Mike Osatuyi added that even where a liter of the PMS was got, the price was very exorbitant. At the same time, Osatuyi has dismissed insinuations that a hike in the pump price of the PMS was planned for end of December. Bola, are you surprised?
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You see, we will continue to be in this kind of situation for so long if we continue to import fuel to the country. Okay? We are an oil-producing country. We are an oil-producing country. Why should we...
Not palm oil, crude oil.
Crude oil. Why should we be suffering? Why should the citizens be suffering every now and then? You see, the issue is this. Marketers would rather import so that they can get more money from subsidy than to produce refined oil in this country. So I don't know.
You know, the man on the street is still bemused by the subsidy regime.
That is it. People are making billions from it. Look at it. You see, how to refine oil is not difficult. Go to Niger Delta. We have millions refineries, and people are doing it. But the issue is this:
the so-called illegal.
Yes, illegal. But people are using the substance, the products, and we are not hearing of burning the vehicles. But the one they still import into the country, most of the time you see vehicles breaking down everywhere. Then what is the situation? Okay, you see, I remember MKO Abiola in 1992 asking about this issue of subsidy. He said, look, you are subsidizing fuel. Can you tell us how much a liter of fuel will cost to produce? Nobody answered him. Even during presidential campaign, he raised that issue. Nobody answered him. Okay, now look at it. When Sani Abacha took over, he said they wanted to remove the subsidy.
You are giving us the history.
Yes, yeah. Well, if you say that, well, he said they wanted to remove subsidy. They will use it in construction of road, and that is where Buhari came in. Okay, he gave Buhari the agency, to say, oh, you people...
PTF.
PTF. You understand me? They were constructed. At the end of the day, do you want to tell me that this subsidy...
Petroleum Trust Fund.
Yes, Trust Fund. Now, do they want to tell me that every now and then, okay, when Obasanjo came into it, he did this all? Removing subsidy... okay, they are...
Did he really remove subsidy?
That was what they said. Look at the partial removal. Abacha did the remover too. People shouted, they protested. No, he refused. But you see, the issue is that in a country that we fail to do what we ought to do, diseases will continue to suffer.
No wonder Jesus the Christ said, they will take from those who don't have and give to those who have. So the rich will be richer, the poor poorer. We are there.
That's
the parable of the talents.
That is completely going against the character of Robin Hood. Because Robin Hood robbed the rich to feed the poor. But a different kind of Robin Hood would rather rob the poor to feed the rich. We don't want that kind of Robin Hood.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of things are happening, but I can say that at the rate we are going, whether it's depot owners or IPMAN, the people who retail petroleum products, they all want this price to go up because they believe that they are operating at a loss. I was reading about 163% hike in the cost of renting daughter vessels. Daughter vessels are the vessels that you first use to offload products from the giant, the giant vessels that bring them. So a 163% hike in the cost of rentals, of renting the facility, means that dealers are now spending a lot more than they are spending before. Some of them bought products at 205 naira per liter. Some of them who have the product, they bought at 205 naira per liter. Of course, Nigerians who are desperate to fuel their cars, to put fuel in their generators because they don't want to sleep in darkness, they are going to pay. If you do a marginal top-up of the price, because they don't want to suffer, they will pay. So some are ready to buy at 205 naira per liter, knowing that our people, once they can see the product, they will be willing to pay. Now, according to these marketers, one big reason for this mess that we find ourselves is that supply has tapered down from the NNPC. This is what the NNPC never tells you. They told us back in, I think it was Farouk Ahmed that told us back in October that, no, the stakeholders are coming together, this fuel scarcity will be addressed and all that. But what have we seen? We are still in this mess. So whatever needs to be done to ensure that marketers do not feel that they are not unable to recoup.
Pass the buck.
Yeah, they are unable to recoup what they spent because operating expenses are going up. And what it then means is that, look, these guys, you know, they're also complaining that access to foreign exchange through official easy. Channels has not been easy. So if they have to go now to black marketers, to broad exchange people, to take forex at 700 and something naira to $1, of course they will pass the burden back to the rest of us.
I hear we must go. Happily, Bola, Africa had a winner at the World Cup today, the first one.
Which is good.
Okay. Senegal, tell them, say,
yes,
we won without money. So we can still win.
It is possible.
It's Africa's best nation in football. And I expect them to do well, despite the massive loss of their talismanic player, Sadio Mane.